Steve. Come on, Sergeant, keep up with them.
You got onions?
Yeah, well, the geezer shoved them in before I could stop him.
I said I didn't want any onions. Right. Did you get them?
Oh, yeah.
What colour?
Just your shade.
No, thanks. I'm not having that over my head. You got onion on it.
Lovely.
It's not our living.
You try telling yourself that when you're in a tight corner. Fitness is the key to survival, son. Anyway, I'm not opening up this derelict dump every week. You're putting in all these hours trying to get you fit when you don't turn up.
But why don't you tell the blokes that don't come? I mean, we're here, aren't we?
For the third time in 8 weeks, yes. There's Martin over there. 4 sessions out of 9. Great, twice all season. Blimey. There's Bob here. 3 in 8.
Come on, Sammy, look, give it a rest, eh?
Marvellous, isn't it? Well, there's only young Ian and Steve. Made it their business to be here every session. And Steve's only an honorary member.
If my mum did the same job as this, I wouldn't dare not show up either. Make you an offer you couldn't refuse, did she, son?
Something like that.
So, about next Wednesday, can I have a word?
Don't tell him you're not coming, Bobby Blue Eyes. It'll break your old dad's heart.
I'm nobody's dad that I know of. I might have ended up with a great ox like you for a son. Well, what's on your mind, son?
Well, I was going to tell you well in advance, but we only just decided to bring it forward. Our mum's coming down from Manchester next week, and it seemed like a good idea if...
Yeah, look, break it to him gently, Ian. Tell him to think of it more as gaining a daughter.
Yeah. Carol and me, we're getting engaged. She wanted a party, and what with the mum being down and all, the date seemed to sort of set itself.
Well, that's great, Ian. Congratulations. Give it another couple of years and, well, maybe I'll consider it too.
Oh, yeah. I can just see your mum giving you permission to make her a granny looking like she does.
But you're only 19, Ian.
She's 20. Perhaps I like older women. Don't lecture me, Sam. I'm not used to it. I've been on my own since I was 15. I know what I'm doing.
And the week after? Will you be here then?
Of course I will.
You've broken his heart, young Ian. He had such plans for you. The first gold medalist inspector on the force at 25.
I'll break your fat backside next session, Sergeant, if you don't leave off. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Come on! You not!
Oh.
I should have told him before.
Yeah, well, he did have a chance to.
It's true what John said. I've only just realised. I mean, not having any parents of my own and always chatting things over with him. I suppose he got to think of himself as my dad.
Yeah, I can understand that. Which reminds me, as a single-parent family myself, Mum's cooking the supper tonight. I'll see you. Oh.
Well, I know I said I'd get it all fresh in Berwick Street, but I had to work through my lunch hour. Anyway, there's no wet fish shop round here anymore. Or anywhere else, come to that. So when I saw these, I bought them.
Frozen TV paella dinner. Smells different. Do you think they make them in Spain, then fly them over?
That's right. What doesn't get eaten on the plane, they sell in the delicatessens. Anyway, they say it's fresher bought frozen than fresh.
That don't make sense.
Don't argue with me. You want to try shopping after school for a change instead of skiving off joining every society going. They're not having enough time to do your homework.
Well, it was you who made me join the police athletics club.
Well, that's good for you. I mean, playing the guitar might exercise your right arm. Doesn't do much for the rest of you. Anyway, it's free.
Oh, why don't you avail yourself of the opportunity then, Mum, eh? Oh, I can just see you and Bob Croft jogging in harmony along the misty banks of the Serpentine before returning to Seven Dials, fit in mind and body to enforce the law.
You did give up the drama group, didn't you?
Yeah.
Just as well. Oh, that'll be Jimmy. Got a powwow at the station at 8:30 tonight.
Mum, you haven't finished your supper.
That's right. I asked him to call early, so I wouldn't be texted. Bye.
Well, at least you don't have to wash it up.
You know, you do very well, considering all your shows that old crap you can stay at home and watch on BBC Two. Silly not to bank it daily, though, wasn't it?
He don't seem to want to talk to you, do he?
Maybe he likes silent movies. Well, what have we here?
I hope you got a licence for that.
I wonder if it burns. Reminds you of Gone with the Wind, doesn't it?
You make sure you put your hat on before you let the law see you.
I was on with her promise before the chief calls this meeting.
Ah, shame. Still, never mind, Jimmy. She'll wait for you if deal was due.
Oh, she'll wait. It's the big iron bird that won't.
Oh, is she going away?
Yeah, Switzerland. Finished being finished.
Huh. Meanwhile, she's getting her education back here.
Oh, no. She's passing on a bit of what she's learned.
Funny.
Funny, isn't it? Seem to lap me up, them sort of birds.
Look out! Wait. Come on, let's take a look.
Stay where you are. I'm a police officer.
Well, well. It's a little Sir Galahad. Shall we show you how we discourage him from a long career in the force? That's a good girl.
You know, you may call yourself a copper, darling, but you're still just a bird to me. You're scared, aren't you? Shouldn't have called for help then, should you? Oh, baby copper will be quite unwell. Should have just handed it over quietly if you can't cope with us. And you really can't, can you?
Here, come on, let's go. The other one's waking up.
But you suited to the life, do you know? Pathetic cow.
Mum? What's up, Mum? You okay?
Oh, Steve.
Hey, Mum, what is it? What's happened?
Jimmy and me, we got involved in a robbery. We were just driving to the station. We got involved. Jimmy's in the hospital. It's possible fractured skull. One of them hit him as soon as we got out of the car. I was on my own. I told them I was a police officer and they laughed at me. They just laughed. Then a PC arrived and tried to stop them. They really took it out on him. More so because of me, I think.
No, Mum.
He was so young. Oh, I treated him like a carcass in a butcher's shop. I'm kicking him. I'm kicking him. C125, Harding, Ian.
Ian?
Age 19.
But I know Ian. I was with him training this afternoon. He's getting engaged next week.
Well, he's going to be in hospital for a long time, Stephen. I put him there.
Mum, look, you know that's not true. Ian, he chose to join the force. He believes in it. He knew the risks.
Oh, God, you sound like a recruiting poster. What can a boy of that age know the risks? I mean, what experience has he had of animals like we came up against tonight? Well, I was so frightened, Steve. You know, for the first time in my life, I realised what I had to lose, and I didn't want to. I didn't want to be disfigured. I didn't want pain. Bottle's what Jimmy calls it. Losing your bottle. Oh, and Steve, mine just gone.
How is she?
Well, how's Jimmy?
He'll be okay. No fracture. Seems as ignoring my request for a lawnmower job may have saved his scalp.
Bodes well for your advice to him in the future.
Bob, I want you to take a second statement from Maggie. Well, she was pretty badly shaken up last night. What's she doing now?
You're going through the funny photos.
Well, not many of them wear stocking masks. Have them taken, do they?
No, but it is worth a try. Good morning, madam. They've sent me round to take a statement. Could I have a cup of tea and a custard cream? Oh, come on. I've not fed you a line like that for at least 24 hours. Oh, you see anything you fancy?
If you knew what I went through last night, you wouldn't find it so bloody funny.
Sorry. I thought humour was supposed to be an antidote for suffering. Oh, well. OK, just give me the facts, ma'am.
I've given you the facts. I've left out nothing, believe me.
They all say that. I mean, you've not asked me anything yet.
Such as?
Only the most important thing of all. With a haul? You just how much it was you threw at them?
Not enough.
No? £2,106. Any more, it would have been overgenerous.
Someone must have seen it happen, seen them getting to get into the car.
People walk away from fights up dark alleys. No, the only witnesses were the old couple that you saw. I suspect they thought they were watching the telly. So that leaves you, Jimbo, who spent most of his time asleep, and the unfortunate PC who came to your aid.
You heard any more, Bob? About how he is?
Bloody little fool, if you ask me.
What else could he do? He couldn't just stand there watching while she got beaten up.
I would have done.
Sadist.
No, seriously. If she wants to be a copper and tell us all what's what, then she must take her chances with the rest of them and not expect to be rescued every time things get sticky.
I read that in America, Chicago or somewhere, the policemen were petitioning against the women. Said they were fed up with being called out to help women police officers who'd waded in, only to have it knocked out of them by some heavy mob that they hadn't stirred up in the first place.
Exactly. I mean, I'd have thought it was obvious that some 7-foot buck nigger knocking off a drugstore is bound to be stirred up even more by one of those Barbie doll women jumping out of a...
Mustang, was it?
Mustang or whatever they drive, and squeaking, halt, in the name of the law.
Leaving some other poor bastard to pay for it.
I mean, why put them in the front line? If you've got to have them to keep everything equal, then keep them busy, I don't know, stripping women at airports. Well, I mean, you've got to have a woman to do that.
Why?
Detective Chief Inspector. The Detective Inspector and I thought you were never coming, bitter. Scotch. Scotch.
Well, of course, you can't generalize about a thing like that. I mean, there was that one a few months back. Wonderful what she did.
Oh, boy.
Have you got a light?
Yes. Yes, of course.
One thing to remember, man or woman, we never forget a face.
Right, I'm off.
D.I. Forbes' office? Oh, yes, I'll see if she can talk. Eskimo?
Yes, Eskimo.
Got something for you, love. That bit of bother you were in last night, read about it in the papers.
And?
I know 'em. Real wrong uns. Used to run a kiddies charity racket until they took the noggin off places. Been up north quite a while, then suddenly last night they were back. Saw 'em in the Fox about 10:30, looking well pleased.
Who do you get, Eskimo?
Jack O'Brien, Wally Smart. Ring any?
They're known. Have you got an address?
Well, they've got this lock up near Blackfriars Railway arteries, but you'll have to be smartish. They were talking of moving on.
Right, I've got it. Tire, Eskimo.
Well, shall I call for your car? Jake's back. Come on with you.
No, it's all right. There's time. It's only one lead. Look, give it to D.I. Croft when he gets back, okay? Right, I'm off then.
Oh, Chief. So what happened?
Jimmy, how you feeling?
All right. Got to hit me a bit harder than he did to get through my barnet.
Missed your Swiss Miss, though, didn't you?
She'll be back.
He looks in a state.
Yeah, I'm afraid so. Them little nurses have been in there all day like Jack in the boxes. Seems our charmers had steel tips on their boots.
Pigs.
No, Gov, that's what they call us.
What's happening? Where are you taking him?
Intensive care. His condition has deteriorated rather rapidly, I'm afraid. We can keep a closer eye on him there, though, okay?
It's all my fault.
But it was 10 minutes. I mean, 15 at the most. The paraffin heater was still hot.
And the pot still simmered on the galley stove. Only you could make a lock-up garage sound like the Marie Celeste.
The point is, Gov,
The point is, if we'd acted quicker, the villains would have been apprehended by us, by you, and not by a patrol car on the M1 who got lucky checking a taillight failure.
Yeah. Well, you know what I'm saying. Maggie Forbes was in possession of that information 1 hour before it reached me, and she did nothing. Now, what are you going to do about it?
No, Russell. Hello, Governor. Yeah, that's right. West Mercia Police holding them till the morning. Well, yes, I know. Yeah. Yes, of course. What about 9:30? 9 o'clock. Thank you. All right. Right. Now go. Now get this. When he thinks I need advice on how to run my department, he gives it, I take it. But I don't take it from some overheated Scot with an axe to grind. If we were to follow up every snout's tip-off, we'd exceed our annual petrol allowance in a week.
As you're going to be busy in the morning, will I collect our 2 customers?
No, you will not. I'm going to bring them in myself. I want them down on our sheet unmarked. Huh?
As you wish.
Gov. Oh, Bob. I've changed my mind. Why don't you come with? 9:30? I should be in a very good mood by then.
Mum, it's Mr. Russell. Homework.
Bill, sit down.
I thought you'd like to know. We got him.
We?
Well, West Mercia Constabulary, in point of fact. Nicked for no taillights on the motorway.
I see.
Maggie, I've got to ask you. Why didn't you act on Eskimo's tip-off right away?
He's been wrong before. Anyway, I didn't think an hour would make that much difference. What is it? Bob Croft's pride hurt because he didn't make the pinch himself and didn't get a chance to shine?
No, don't say it, love, don't say it. Bob's a good copper, he's a professional.
And I'm not? Maybe you're right. Maybe I've always cared more about what makes people break the law rather than notch up a high nicking score. I mean, what makes people want to bash old grannies on the street for 40p, kick kids'
Ian
heads in
Harding's in intensive care. Did you know?
They moved him when I was there.
Janie's up in the hospital now. I'm on my way. Do you want to come?
I think I've done enough for that young man, don't you?
Oh, Sam?
I don't need to let you in, Chief. He's very sick, you know.
Yeah. Do me a favor, will you? Have a word with the doc. Use your professional mafia technique. I've got it.
You know what he's waiting for? A dying declaration. Always struck me as a bit of old Victoriana. Judge and jury accepting as gospel anything that was said on the way out. Not that Ian could say much with that lot across his face.
Come on, Sam. Come sit down. I'll get us some poison. I'll see you. What are his chances? 40, 60?
Less.
Hold on.
Gone?
Yeah, it would seem so. Do you fancy a coffee with?
No, because I know how it's made. I used to work here, remember? Who was he?
Sam.
If you say so. Sam who?
Taylor. Sam Taylor. Ex-RSM, now a Metropolitan Police physical training instructor. He drags overweight, unwilling policemen through the streets and parks of London, trying to make them fit.
I'm saying nothing.
It wouldn't have me. Too much of a risk.
Competition.
I'd never stand it.
He was very upset, your Sam.
Well, Ian trains with him regularly. You know what these hard cases are like.
I think so.
Young Steve Forbes turned out with him, I seem to remember.
Maggie's son? Well, he's not
I
old
want you to
enough,
do me
surely.
a favour.
No, I saw him at his father's funeral. He looked so young standing there next to his mother.
She's in trouble.
Maggie Forbes?
I want you to talk to her. Now, this business knocked her sideways. I think her nerve is gone. I think it's temporary. But I don't want a resignation landing on my desk. Know what I mean?
And I can prevent that?
I think you can help.
Of course. Easy. I mean, we must spend at least 10 minutes together each year at your Christmas sherry extravaganza. So what could be more natural than for me to call round in the middle of the year to inquire about her mental state? She's a detective, Bill.
And you've been married to one for over 20 years. Now, come on, don't tell me you've learned nothing.
She'll be here tomorrow?
It's likely.
Well, let's hope your young policeman is.
I'd like to be alone with those bastards for 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah? Well, you're not going to get the chance, because Daddy's coming with us to make sure.
17 minutes late. I wonder what kept him.
Briefcase, my office. Go get it. Add double.
You seen the paper, Gov?
Nope.
Letter on page 32 should put us in line for a fair amount of flack.
Let's have it.
From a Detective Chief Superintendent, retired. How much longer will the police force in this country continue to expose its officers to even greater risks by allowing women officers in the front line? Blah, 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 blah. When will they realize that by doing so, they provoke criminals to even greater acts of violence from which the male officers are then obliged to rescue them?
Retired, you say? I've sworn I just had a one-sided conversation with him. Oh, yeah, there you go. Fox and Punch Bowl Wilts. Spiritual home of all disgusted ex-DCSs.
Won't make Maggie's day.
Not exactly made mine tar. Right, let's go flash a blue lamp on the M1.
Sandra, is Mr. Russell locked it?
I think so, Ma'am. I'll just phone through and check.
You should have just handed it over quietly if you couldn't cope with us. And you women can't, can you? Reckon you're suited to this life, do you, love? You pathetic cow.
Excuse me, sister. D.I. Forbes, can you tell me, please, has there been any improvement?
I'm afraid you'll have to ask the doctor. He's been sent for. He'll be able to tell you if there's any change after he's examined the patient. Excuse me.
He's gone, hasn't he?
No, not yet. He's still alive.
But he won't be for long, will he?
I don't know. We must hope.
Yes, we must.
Doesn't look good, Jim.
I'm afraid not. This girl was in last night.
Well.
Yeah, they were getting engaged next week. Crying her heart out, she was.
Engaged at 19, my God.
Come on, you can't have been much older.
18. I was 18.
Lovely. Thing is, what I pick up off the antiseptic grapevine, if he makes it, our young copper isn't going to be much of a ladies' man. Well, not for a bit, anyway.
Oh, Christ, Jimmy, those bastards! I could kill them myself!
Maggie? I know. I feel the same.
Mrs. Russell? Well, if you excuse me, I've got to go and sign off now. My lift's waiting, so... see ya.
My son is only 2 years younger than P.C. Harding. I still think of him as a kid. 2 years, that's all. I read in the paper, policeman assaulted while trying to rescue woman officer. Policeman, do you get it? Oh, Christ, it's only 2 years.
Maggie, my son's the same age as that constable. And let me tell you, it doesn't get any easier. Look, I'm without a car. Could you give me a lift? You look as though you need to talk to someone.
Funny how strange it always feels being at home during the day. So quiet.
Not a few years back.
No. Oh, no, not when Steve was at home. Not during the day. And then I was felt a bit out of it, as if it was all going on somewhere else and I should really be there.
And yet you're thinking of giving it up?
Not just to sit at home all day, no. Mind you, after all these years, perhaps I could get used to it.
Oh, I doubt that. I never could. Not that I ever really gave it a try.
I need a change. I'm sick of coming up against sordid, petty little minds, violence. Now being responsible for the loss of a life, and all because of my job.
It could have been any woman in that alley.
No, I'm afraid that's just not true, Janie. It was made only too clear to me by those thugs that the reason they were putting the boot in was because I was a woman trying to do a man's job. One of them kissed me. I couldn't have felt more degraded if he'd raped me.
There'll always be people like that. It's not hard to work out their reasons. You're a threat. They're used to using women, not being disciplined by them. But Maggie, you told my husband that you cared about the reasons behind people turning to crime. I mean, people who've lived respectable lives for 60 years. Kids who turn violent for no apparent reason. Okay. Bob Croft may have it over you in the smash-and-grab GBH department. But if I was stopped for pinching a couple of tins of tuna from the supermarket, I'd sooner talk to you or any other woman officer than him. I mean, it's not as though it's all strong-arm stuff. Understanding and gaining people's confidence are just as important. And that's where you have the edge.
Excuse me.
Hello? Hello, Chief, it's me. Look, I've just had the hospital on. Mrs. Russell, is she with you?
Yes, why?
Well, I tried to get her at home, but they couldn't.
Jimmy, what is it?
Her car. She's parked it across some top geezer's space, and he's screaming blue murder.
Right, I'll tell her. Bye. Bye-bye. Nice try.
What's happened?
Your car, Mrs. Russell. It's blocking a consultant's access.
He hasn't been seen near the hospital for 6 months. I still meant what I said.
Yes, I'm sure you did. That bit about gaining people's confidence, you see, that could be quite a problem, because that's what I've lost. Oh, yes, and if you should discuss me again, tell Bill he'll have my resignation on his desk in the morning, okay?
Maggie, just got back with your assailants. How are you?
Fine. I've had excellent company.
Now, what about this note? Do you want me to act on it?
What note?
The note you left on my desk, the threat about Steve, your son?
Oh, I thought that was all part of the rest of it, the general hate postbag I got this morning. Bill, you don't think it's serious?
No, probably not.
Probably?
Well, almost certainly not. It's just that you've got the same rights as anyone else. You receive a threat, you're entitled to have it investigated. And seeing as you've left it on my desk, it makes it official.
Bill, I've got to go. School's nearly out. Christ, Bill.
I'll see you. Take care. Bye. Hello? What are you doing here?
Get out of that car! Someone's got Steve!
Number.
Oh, for God's sake, Bobby, go! Quick!
So. Russell. Who? Oh, yeah. Yeah, put it through. DCI Russell. Hello, sister. No. No. I see. Yeah. Thank you, sister. Thanks for letting me know. Bye. Yes. You what?
We'll lose it. We'll have to get around that thing.
Let it go. You won't lose him. Where he's going.
Look, there's no need for you to come in. If you give us the keys, I'll fetch them.
No. I'll come in with you. I've got the keys on a chain. Well, you got 5 minutes, haven't you? Time for a cup of tea.
No, please, Bob. Let me handle this. He's my son. I know what's going on in that man's mind. I should have realized it at the hospital.
Now, look, Maggie. Anyone who cuts up newspaper letters to send threats is a nutter, yeah, but a calculating one. Now, he could be dangerous.
No, he didn't send me that letter. It had a Leeds postmark. But I'm grateful that whoever did. It got me here. Now. Come on, Bob, 10 minutes. I can handle it. I need to.
Ten minutes, then.
Thanks.
And not 1 second more.
But Ian's things aren't here, Sam.
No.
You told me they were. Well, you just said you wanted me to look after them for him.
Sit down, son. I want to... I need to talk to somebody. Shall I get you some tea?
No. No, thanks. Sam, what is this? I thought you brought me here to look after Ian's training gear.
Oh, no. No, Steve. There'd be no point, you see. He'll not need it now.
Well, not yet, but he'll need it.
Oh, he'll not need it anymore. He's dead, Steve. Ian is dead.
No. When? God, I knew he was bad, but Mum's...
Mum? Mum said. Mum was responsible. Mum was the cause. Now it's her turn. Oh, don't worry. I'll not hurt you. It's her I'll be hurting. Every minute she knows you're missing, she'll be blaming herself, torturing herself. Every minute. Looks like a rabbit one of this place. Nobody due in here till Wednesday. And that's us. So with plenty of time. Plenty of time to talk. Chat. Chat about Ian. It was your friend, wasn't he? That was good. It was okay by me. Fine. He used to ask me, you know, what I thought. Just like a son to his dad. Well, he was, you know. He was my son. Oh, not the result of any union I might have been part of. But he became mine. Funny. I never saw much in girls. Nor they in me. Too shy, maybe. Not able to chat them up. Tell them the sort of things they needed to hear. Find that hard to believe, don't you? Sam Taylor shy. When all I've ever done is shout and roll my head off at you all. Hmm? You know, you lot, oh, you kids, you don't find it hard to talk to one another, do you? Or to anybody. But I always have. That is until I met Ian. The first day he came here. Skinny young cadet. And you? She had no one, you see. No one to care for. Man, I had to be careful. Very, very careful. Not to show me feelings. Embarrass him. Well, scare him off. Might think I was funny. Some old queer. Well, I'm not. It was nothing like that. I was just lonely, I suppose. I wanted somebody to care for. A son. And that was Ian. He confided in me. We discussed his ambitions, everything.
What about his engagement?
Mum!
Did you discuss that, Sam?
You would have told me about the engagement? It just happened so quick like. Her mother just didn't have time.
I understand loneliness. Believe me. I've lived with it since my husband was killed. The harder you look, the less likely you are to find someone.
But you've got him! He's yours, he's your son!
He's 17 already. Any grown up. One day, very soon, gone. Oh, I don't mean never seeing him, but once kids leave home, it's not quite the same. Ever again. Oh, I wouldn't have it any other way, but it's hard. You say Ian's been like a son to you. Well, you're going to have to face up to that too. Letting go.
Maybe. But you brought the time forward, didn't you? Madam Detective Inspector.
Yes, well, I've thought about that every minute since it happened, and yes, it's true, those thugs laid into him harder because of me, but they'd still have done it, whoever he tried to help.
He's dead because he tried to help you!
Dead? How do you... But he was alive when I left this morning, and that was after you... You been back?
Oh, you know you're lying. You're just lying to save your face in front of him. Ian died this morning.
Would that make you feel easier? Would it? Would you be able to cope better with him dying and getting engaged and leaving you on one side?
No!
Oh, punish me, steal my son, go to prison even. But be able to face life because he'd never have left you?
That's not the truth. You're lying. Lying! Lying!
Well, she insisted, Gov. 10 minutes.
You mean she's gone in there on
Yeah, now look, it's her son, and it's a one chance to get her nerve back, and she knows it.
Hey!
Christ.
It's doing it the hard way. Sam! Hold it! Got good news about Ian.
What's good news, Sam? There's only the truth. And the truth is that he's alive and he'll probably get well, and if he does, he'll want his life back from where he left it. You may be part of it, Sam, but you'll have to share him. Now, if you can't face that, then you might as well jump.
They'll kick me off the force. I might end up with nothing.
You might.
Ten minutes exactly. Well, at least she's one lady that doesn't keep the gentleman waiting.